Okay, let's keep this show moving. Let's give it up for Matt Somerstein.
Hey, how about your host, Felicia? There you go. Keep it going for All right. We're off to a nice start. Feeling a little young. You guys seem like a little bit... Who remembers the cotton gin, right? Am I right? Okay. Too old. All right. Leave me back here. No. Thank you for coming out. It's a Tuesday. You're partying on a Tuesday. That's awesome. You guys go to work today? Anybody come from work? All right, cool. You got jobs? All right. You beat me there. You're good. You win that one. It's cool. I'm searching. I'm looking for a job. I was actually just recently fired. I was fired from my last job for smoking weed at work. Not great. I think if you're gonna get high at work, it's important to get high for the interview, you know? That way they just think that's what you're like, you know? That new guy can't really open his eyes and keeps giggling, but god damn it, he gets results. I swear the fries have never been this crispy. Cool. I'm on LinkedIn, I'm looking for a job, you guys on LinkedIn. Actually, weirdly enough, ironically, my weed guy just hit me up on LinkedIn. My connect wants to connect, he wants to network, it's a little strange. I guess he's looking for a new job. He says he wants to work at Edible Arrangements. I don't think you know what they do there, man. You know? LinkedIn's cool because you can tell people if someone's good at a skill, you can endorse people for skills. He asked me to endorse him for punctuality. You have never once been where you said you would be when you said you would be there. Couldn't do it. I gave him customer service though because he hasn't stabbed me yet. So that's cool. Thanks for that. Supply chain management, no doubt. Smoking weed for a while. Started back in high school. Yep, cool. Who remembers the 30s? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, started back in high school. Prescription drugs were very popular when I was in high school. And it's an epidemic, but let's laugh about it. I really wanted to fit in, all the cool kids were doing them, so I would just run home, raid my parents' medicine cabinet, not even check, just throw back some pills, hope for acceptance. After a little while, nothing would happen, so I was like, all right, let's see what pills I took, and it turns out I stole my mom's Otezla prescription. So I didn't get fucked up, but I did see improvement in my postmenopausal osteoporosis. It's rewarding in its own way. It's hard to fit in when you don't do drugs. Harder if your bones are cracking in the back of the classroom, you know? Oh man, having fun. Already been a lot of dating talk. Dating? Ryan, what's up? Hey, apps, man. Apps are dangerous, dude. Apps can be dangerous. I got catfished recently. If you don't know catfish, that's when someone online is misrepresenting themselves, you know? Someone's saying that they're like a 27-year-old Jessica, but they're really a 68-year-old Ron. And it's a little weird, it's tough. I thought that was bad, and then I got floundered recently. You ever been floundered? Terrible. If you don't know, floundered, that's when you're early on in the foreplay with your online date, and then they die on top of you. Really, they flounder around, you gotta move them, you're heavier than I thought. Fuck. I thought floundered was bad, and then just recently I was smoked salmon. Man, have you ever been smoked salmon? Count your lucky stripes, you haven't been smoked salmon. Let me tell you, in case you don't know, smoked salmon, that's when you're on a date at a campfire by a river, and your online date gets abducted by a bear. And you don't know what to do. I didn't really know where that was. You're calling the services, just gonna go. I thought smoked salmon was bad, and then I got bronzino just last night. You ever been bronzino, sir? No? Good. I'm glad. I question your move to the big city after you get bronzino. Bronzino, in case you don't know, that's when you take your online date out to a fancy fish restaurant and they can't decide what they want. So they ask the waiter what he recommends. And he's like, well, it's not on the menu, but the chef's specialty is really the bronzino. And it comes, and they don't like it, and it's 5 times as expensive as everything else on the menu, and you have to pay for it, and that was a very smart waiter. Oh my God, he gave me so hard. I'm glad you guys knew bronzino too. That's like an uptown fish, you know? Sometimes I do Chilean sea bass if I'm on the east side, you know? Like, I don't really know. Been seeing someone for a little while. I actually just recently ran into an old girlfriend. I ran into my college girlfriend. We broke up a while ago. We had an amicable breakup. I learned that word in college. She was sweet. The thing was, we didn't really have a lot of sex. We would only ever have sex if I helped her study. That was the deal. And if you have a deal for when you're gonna have sex, it's probably not gonna work out. But that's neither here nor there. I remember she came over during midterms. She was like, Matt, I have 2 midterms tomorrow. One's in European history and the other's in philosophy. If you help me study, we can have sex. So we studied, and you know, I like to ask questions because I'm a generous lover. And I remember like, do you like this? Is this okay? And she goes harder, harder. So then I asked her, who was Vice Chancellor of Prussia at 1812? And she's like, no, you idiot, deeper, deeper. And I'm like, philosophy. Oh, what does Descartes say is the only thing that we can truly know about ourselves? She's like, no, more pressure, more pressure. So I whispered in her ear, both of your tests tomorrow with 60% of your final grade. And, well, neither of us came, but we had a nice time. All right, you guys are lovely. My name's Matt. Thank you so much. Keep it on to yourselves. We're your host, have a wonderful night.